Some nice D. The West leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
1:36 left here in the opening quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Catching up on changes for the West. Anthony Davis comes in for Jokic. And Anthony Edwards sub in for Victor Wembanyama. The West making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Jaren Jackson comes in for LeBron. And it's Harden in for Stephen Curry. And then for the East All-Stars, Siakam is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Garland. Harden outside. 1:07 left in the first. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Brown right side. Brunson outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The West making some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switch here also for the East. Garland, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Edwards. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
The East trail by 7. Brunson finds Siakam over in the corner. Brown. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Jokic. Again, the West All-Star.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Brown outside. And so it's the West All-Star with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. Got Siakam. Darius Garland is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Brown, and it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Brunson. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The West leading by 7. Harden dishes to Davis. And Davis pulls it down.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The West making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for James Harden. A big group substitution here for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Mobley. Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Towns sets the pick for Mitchell. Right at the free throw line. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Mitchell's got 5.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
For 3, Durant. Durant, money from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Brunson kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Davis. Pass break. Here comes the West. And stolen by Tatum. And there's another turnover by the East. The West leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Outside for Wembanyama. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. And here is Tatum. Hasn't made one yet. Out to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. For 3, Edwards. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Towns high post. Brunson finds Tatum. Good ball movement here by the East. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. changes here for the West All-Stars. Şengün's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Stephen Curry in for Durant. And then for the East, Evan Mobley's checked in for Towns. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the foul called on Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot to the middle, and stolen by James.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What hustle!
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition, has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Pass to Brown. Cunningham looking it over. And there's the drive. And he converts the layup.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Left side Curry. James in the post. Covered by Mobley. James misses. It's stolen by Edwards. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With the floater. Mobley with the block. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Curry, that's good. The East trail by 13. Cunningham passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Şengün. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The East All-Stars have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. The East making a switch.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And so we conclude the first half. West All-Stars lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
34.
You ready to play?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Stephen Curry LeBron James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. The East trail by 12. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big...
Oh, man. LeBron,
and what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Tatum finds Brunson. Shoots from the high post. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brunson's got 15 points.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Pass to LeBron. Takes the 3. From range, LeBron is good.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Curry against Brunson. Giannis' screen on Curry. Brunson the pass to Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, the Hall of Famer. David, thank you. For 3, Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to town. He's got 12.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The West leading by 12. Curry kicks to James. Puts up a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Pass to Jokic. Up top, Curry. Brunson covering. The shot by Curry, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brunson the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. KD can't get it to go. The East trail by 11. Brunson outside. Curry with the steal. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. LeBron James finishes off the break.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Brunson surveying the D. It's rebounded by Curry. The West leading by 13. 1:21 left in the third. LeBron outside. Jokic sets the screen for James. Just 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Towns a screen on Durant. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another miss by the East. And the West All-Stars have possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. No good from Durant. Here's Brunson. He's got 17. On the wing, Mitchell. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And KD throws it down.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Brunson with it. Curry with the steal. Jacks up a three. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the East All-Stars, Jason Tatum is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 5 spot.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And yes, it's good. And the West leads by 19.
Just
When
getting
you
ugly
allow
over here.
good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Mitchell finds Brown. Off target with his 3.
Thought he was gonna do something.
The West leading by 19. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Not many bigs to
Bird.
settle KD once he
Yeah,
gets
bird.
around the rim.
Brown with it. Now defended by Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Panic.
Touched by
Panic.
Garland. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Well-rounded
run it
effort,
up.
and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
At the line for the East All-Stars.
And Mitchell drops them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Durant, an easy 2 points on the layup. And 11 points for Kevin Durant.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the East with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Evan Mobley. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Garland. Brunson finds Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
The West leading by 23 by himself, and KD throws it down.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the West with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Durant puts up a big three, and it's the East with the rebound. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. With the drive and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 21. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Out to KD. Outside Edwards. For three, Williams nailed from three-point land. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bounce pass from Tatum. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. The East trail by 20. Here's Giannis. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Assisted.
Brunson's got his 8th assist in the game. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Knocks down the three ball.
And perimeter spacing, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. No good on the quick three. Pass to Giannis. Back to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter, or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
The East making a switch. Mobley, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Pascal Siakam comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brown is checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Garland in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Assist goes to
Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
And Curry has it in the corner. And he's good.
Got that, but at least don't delete it. Let's go.